Couples, how did you know it was time to go to the next level? My best friend was convinced for most of our lives that I would never have a boyfriend, so when I met my boyfriend of 3 years, she was convinced that something was wrong with him, despite him being my perfect match in every way. He knew all of my go-to orders, he knew when I needed my social battery to recharge, and he was great with my parents and brothers. The only issue we've ever had was that he's never made me finish, despite our rampant chemistry. I was his first girlfriend, and any exposure he's had to intimacy never even showed that girls could bust one too. When I mentioned this to my best friend, it was like she hit the jackpot. From that day on, she would make passive-aggressive comments about my boyfriend every time he showed me any affection. If he kissed me, she'd say that the only reason why he wanted to kiss me was because he didn't have any experience with actually pretty girls. If I told her that he got me a beautiful gift, she'd say he failed to give me the beautiful gift of actually finishing. Although I loved him with all my heart, her comments started to get to me. She'd go on long rants about how if I ended up marrying him, I'd be stuck being unsatisfied and unhappy for the rest of my life. So, I decided to make a compromise. I told my boyfriend that we wouldn't go to the next stage of our relationship until he made me burst. I wanted to feel satisfied in my relationship, and I didn't want to settle for unhappiness. We tried different positions that would help, tried using Mr. Mouse K tools, and even copied some tutorial videos from the Spicy Orange website. I could tell he was trying his best, but the fact is he just wasn't any good, and I wasn't feeling it, so I had him stop. I tried to look for solutions again. I've looked up different articles, and they all recommended that I use oil. I went to our local Spencer's and picked up some random little purple oil, not knowing, you can't just buy any oil. I surprised my boyfriend with it, and he was excited to try again and was committed to helping me teach him. We lit some candles, turned down the lights, and got to making out. As soon as he started massaging the oil on me, I felt a burning sensation and threw him off me. I ran to the shower and washed and rinsed it out alone, crying. I joined my boyfriend back in bed, both of us feeling defeated. He argued that I was faking the burn and it couldn't have been that bad. This was almost my final straw. I packed a backpack and left to sleep at my best friend's house for a couple of nights. When I was there, I noticed something weird in my best friend. Whenever I would talk about my boyfriend, it looked like she was happy that we were fighting. She started texting on her phone more often and randomly telling me I was too good for him. On my second night there, my boyfriend texted me screenshots of my best friend DMing him full frontal pictures of herself and saying you want someone who can finish on command.